Storm ban from TNC.
What the? What?
I think Storm had close to 40 Bloodstone charges, so...
Oh.
Here it comes.
I mean, the Tiny is the problem.
First phase Tiny.
Not the Storm. I seriously think the Storm was the problem? The problem was the Tiny, and because they first faced PL and PL got countered. That was the problem. From what I feel by watching the game.
Alright, SamH Mirana.
Bench Mirana.
PL.
PL?
Going right back to it. Is it a disadvantage to show both your cores so early?
If they value the supports more, yeah, then it's fine.
Okay.
Because the supports, I don't know, but I don't like it. I think I like to save my cores more. I want to pick a core and a support. I feel like the way you pick right now is the two picks. You pick your lane, like your Wraith King Undying or like a Lich Tiny or whatever, you know.
Right.
You pick your lanes first. Like
it's back, that Lich. Oh, you said you're looking for data. This is
good
another
data.
game.
Tiny and Lich.
Yeah.
Good data.
All right, second ban phase. A lot of still very powerful hero out there. Dark Willow.
Prophet. They have to. I want to see Prophet against Lich.
Okay.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, because the last game they technically did not really deal with the Lich really well. The Lich destroyed one lane, had awesome team fight impact, mitigated a lot of the enemy damage with the ice armor.
TNC predators turn to
If you
back.
see Prophet on the other side, don't you just get an early point into Frost Armor? Just
Team
gonna tank it.
Serenities
You can do
turn
it,
to
but
back.
you're still gonna lose the lane. You don't win the lane
TNC
against a Prophet.
predators
I see.
Turn to back.
Storm and Ember being banned out. TNC showing a lot of respect.
The PL counters, man. The PL counters.
I mean, I guess that's one way to do it, right? You pick PL early and just ban every PL counter. Is it gonna be Gyro next?
Gyro, I don't think counters him that much. I mean, you can deal with the illusion, but like I mentioned, I
10
think
seconds
Gyro
remaining.
is a both way thing. PL deals with Gyro, Gyro deals with PL.
The other thing is that it's the lane that PL had last game, right? He was laning against a Lich, and he just had no net worth for a long while.
That's why they need a Prophet to beat the Lich out of the lane. Like, serious.
Okay. We'll
Prophet,
see.
Chen, and Chantress, those kind of heroes, but obviously no Ench, it's banned.
Kuku, much of a Chen player?
No,
I don't recall seeing him playing Chen.
no. They don't play those heroes. I'm just suggesting it against Lich. Because Lich used to also be weak against other things like roaming heroes, like you know, remember the previous meta where there's always like Ricky, also like roamers running around. Because Lich, you want to sit in a lane,
Right.
You don't want to move as Lich.
Team Serenities turn to pick.
Okay, it's gonna be a Venge.
Which I expected just now with the Mirana, but they went for a PL. I think possibly they are worried about not being able to get PL, because a lot of teams like to ban PL against them.
Yeah.
Because they are really good at it. Let's go explain why they are doing this.
Second phase
10
pick for Team
seconds
Serenity. Last game they this
5 seconds
I was trying to
remaining.
remember what was their second support? Right, it was a Tiny. I don't expect the Tiny to be the secondary support though, unless something drastic happens.
Why not? This team does anything.
Sure, I guess. I kind of felt like they were just adapting to a very awkward situation just now.
Or they already had a plan. I was like, do they actually have a plan or not? We watched the game. And they actually didn't have a plan for the lane going that. They actually have a plan for the lane going that bad. Storm jungle, tiny lane. They somehow salvage it. I still don't think that's great. You don't want a jungle, regardless. Jungling is like the last resort. Because I felt like he didn't get punished enough jungling just now. They didn't really hunt him. They placed deep wards, but they didn't manage to kill the Storm when he was jungling.
Both teams really burning through the reserve time for the third pick.
Against BR, I mentioned Timber, Tinker,
TNC predators turn.
I'm gonna go with the ET, so
Tiny just got promoted.
yeah. telling you, but not the core.
I mean, ET is... I don't know. ET against PL is also a bit weird because of you can't really stun him. But if you stun him, you can have some chances of clearing out the illusions because of the aura. Then your teammate just needs to throw a spell at the illusions and you clear it.
That's the tough part though. The first stun against the leap and the double ganger.
Not sure about this pick, but it does amp up the Tiny's damage a lot. We've seen this before. ET Tiny, very very potent later on in the game. But their supports are quite lack of catch. Lich and ET is not going to stun. You can't expect them to be able to stun the PL or the Mirana.
Right. Well, I guess you're gonna have to pick up quite a bit of disable from your cores.
When you hear heroes like Tinker, maybe move them around the map, because this is how you abuse these kind of heroes that can't really catch you.
You're talking about Tinker for TNC.
Yeah, TNC.
Okay.
I mean, even Serenity can pick Tinker. Like I said, Tinker can deal with the PL. Elder Titan Aura is very good with the Tinker.
TNC looking up for a Tim's hero. Last time he played the Venge, but I imagine Venge is going to be a position 5 here. Naga Siren.
The Tim's hero. He really likes playing this hero. The lane is quite strong. Mirana and Naga together.
What are you trying to look to reset with Song, or is it Song setup?
They're just trying to, I think, get a good lane. Naga plus Mirana, like a very powerful kill lane. And I think that's pretty much it. I don't see that. If you look at Tiny, Lich, and ET, I don't feel like there's something that Naga specifically counters.
Sure. Is there a... like, how good is Naga's health growth? Does he like survive the Tiny combo in the mid game? I recall she's quite squishy.
She has HP talent.
Okay.
That is I think it's level 15. I recall correctly. Strength talent.
Take a look once we hop into the game.
Team Serenity's turn.
I mean, it's okay, the hero with Mirana in the lane, but she's quite weak at other. I don't know. She doesn't feel as strong as before when she had what 140, 120 damage for the Riptide in the lane. But he has a setup for the arrow, Song arrow, and snare arrow.
Sure.
So that's that. They ban out the Tinker. They're worried about that.
Turn to pick.
Husker again, once again, getting banned. A lot of Husker 10 bans we've seen so far.
Just kind of a insane laner, Huskar. A lot of heroes just auto lose to it, so that's why we see it. Kinda auto banned out in the last one.
10 seconds remaining.
Necrophos still in the pool. Talking about the OP heroes.
TNC Predators. Third
Strong. Oh no,
Alchemist.
sorry. Necrophos is banned. My bad. Oh, Alchemist.
Okay.
Alchemist can clear the illusions when you have Radiance.
Is this a
Yeah,
good
acid.
Timbersaw game for TNC?
I don't know. I'm not too big of a fan of the hero. It's okay. It's Alchemist.
10 seconds remaining.
Can beat him in the lane.
I mean, you have Alchemist, Tiny, and ET as strength heroes
5
melee.
seconds remaining.
Maybe I think I'd rather have Lina. Gives us because they don't. It gives them like enough damage to keep killing the Elk.
Templar Assassin, you said.
TA as well.
TA into the acid spray.
Yeah, TA, but TA actually will synergize better because of all the minus armor they have right now. The Howl of Terror, Riptide. They can kill Roshan easily. They have a lot of minus armor to kill the Elk. And TA is gonna be able to beat the Elk in the lane. So obviously the Elk. It's XinQ again, so XinQ is gonna go to the jungle again. But this time it's with the Elk. He's gonna farm. So this guy is the professional jungler here in their team. He always plays the jungling heroes.
He knows the pattern, man.
And ZYD, he was playing mid the last game, so all their calls are like swapping around.
Yeah, they are. And this is the patch to do it, right? Like, there's no lanes. Like you said, just
But they
record.
do have the Lich, yeah.
Remaining.
The Dota right now is just 3 lanes, 3 calls. You have a stun, you don't have a stun, it's not that important. So Lich is gonna be able to deal with the minus armor. with the ice armor. Somewhat. I have to say, I think I kind of like overall Serenity's lineup more.
Okay.
I think they have like way more options to win the game. Like even if they don't do well, they have a lot of like ways of coming back. They have very strong team fight. ET, Lich, and Gyro. Alchemist can farm really quickly in the jungle. They have really good Alchemist upgrade with the Lich and the Gyro. Even ET's Axe upgrade is it's okay, not bad. The disarm is nice. But I think overall, TNC, they are gonna look for stomping their lanes. They have to stomp their lanes. The Mirana Naga, I expect the Mirana Naga to put a lot of pressure on the Gyro. Gyro, is it gonna be a Gyro Lich, or I prefer Gyro Elder Titan and Lich Tiny.
I feel like
This is the lanes I want.
it almost doesn't matter which one they're up against, right? Riptide and a range right click is gonna be so much pressure. Well, we'll see.
Let's see, but who would you rather put in that lane? That's the question. Wait, what?
Prepare for
It's an
battle.
Elk safe lane. What the heck? Was Tiny mid?
Alk safe lane to jungle. Is that the plan?
No, who's mid? Wait, who is mid?
ZYD, the tiny.
Okay, so you're just going for, I guess Tiny's mid side.
Okay.
So Gyro Lich again. They like this lane, yeah? Gyro
Is
Lich.
this idea is like
Because you deny the creeps, you pull the wave back, then you flat cannon and push the wave up. Is this the like, yeah, concept of the lane? And is this two players again, and then he goes jungle.
that's what I'm saying. You got the
dear.
Alchemist who's gonna lane here for like 2 minutes. He gives up first blood.
Maybe that's actually the way they play now. Have some guy that can semi like lane then jungle.
30 seconds to
I
battle.
don't know, man. Maybe that's actually, we laughed about it the last week. Maybe it's actually their plan all along. Because they're doing the same thing in this game. Learning something new every game.
Alright, we're gonna see a fight for the rune. Uh-oh.
Alchemist wants the runes.
That's a dead Lich. Body block, fairy fire, maybe not so dead. Tim's still aggressively coming in. Tim's is going for the rune steal. He's gonna get it. Alright, nicely done.
2 apiece still.
Okay, ZYD. No more magic missile. Alright. Got away with murder. Unfortunately, that's your mid player getting a lot of his regen burned out.
But important to get 2 runes if you have Alchemist.
Yeah. Alchemist actually even got it with the Grievous Greed skill. Courier snipe though. Kuku.
He just wants to die.
Oh, seriously? Okay.
Radiant structures are fortified.
ETL. So I guess, but this lane this time is not that bad because the last game was a Wraith King Undying. The Venge Mirana is not as strong as the Wraith King Undying, and ET can somewhat with the Stout Shield use the Spirit, tank, absorb, trade. Don't think we'll see a jungling Alchemist. He's gonna be able to farm in the lane.
Kuku doing a good job blocking the big camp. You see a lot of ET players trying to stack it and then run
Get
his
damage.
spirit right through.
Oh, 66 damage. You're not straight, but
Arrow's gonna
They
be there at
killed
the
it.
right click and DYW gonna give up the first blood.
He actually had a stick. He had a chance to, but he's gonna force out the lead. He's still dead anyway.
Yeah.
But he took some damage, so Alchemist was able to farm, get last hits. Very important in the first few waves, and it wasn't first blood, so it's not that big of a deal. Obviously, it still matters, but they got a trade-off. Alchemist was able to farm a wave of creeps there, and he's gonna pull a wave. Reasonable stuff here for Serenity's safe lane, and for zhizhizhi and XCJ and the Lich and Gyro, they are once again dominating their lane. This is kind of expected again from the Lich lane once again against the PR.
Kuku trying his best to disrupt the pull, but DYW getting it right
This
back.
lane is gonna become really bad. They get the pull and oh my god. But PR is gonna have a hard time once again. Mirana is not exactly out CSing the Elk. At top, Elk is 12 CS right now, going to be 13. TA is 10 to 4, Tiny is 10, like middle is even, draw.
Yeah.
And the side lanes are going Serenity's favor.
And you did say TNC needs to dominate the lane, right?
Yeah, if they don't dominate the lane, it's gonna be really hard for them. Because Serenity has much better teamfight with their heroes.
Serenity seems to be really getting away with this lane.
Yeah, they have to dominate the lanes, get their good timings on the BKB, take fights, and try to snowball from there. If they're not winning the lanes, that's going to set back their BKB timings, especially on a TA, which is going to need the BKB and the Mirana as well this game.
BYD running very low on regen, but we'll have a bottle coming in. We've been seeing a lot of different builds coming out from the Tiny, but one big consistency is generally maxing Avalanche. Arrow not going to connect off of the magic missile.
I saw someone max toss. I think it was Naga from Ines. He actually max toss when he was playing mid Tiny. Seriously.
And that's considered to be somewhat irregular, right?
Yeah, some is hybrid, like 2 stun, 1 toss, 2, 3 grab for a mid lane Tiny. So I'm not sure which is the best one. Seems to be like player preference and also matchup based, like depending on who you're laning against too.
Hey, look, XinQ's in the jungle again, but Kuku. They have the magic missile, but they don't want to fight through the acid spray.
ET is not a guy that you want him to farm the lane though. He's not gonna buy a blink and do stuff.
Yeah, he's securing the lane for him. Last sitting under the tower.
Oh, he has a Basilisk. Out.
Yeah, I guess he just wanted the early armor, which is fine.
So you push out the lanes, get level 2 faster.
He's actually upgrading it to the full Aquila, yeah.
Just the armor, stats for the lane. It's a great item. For damage, some HP, armor.
Pretty much an auto buy for any agility hero, and you see other non-agility heroes also buy it.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know, when the non-agility heroes are buying it, it means the item is way too good for the value.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not going too well for TNC, the silence, but mid lane, good news, Armel is starting to pull ahead against the Tiny.
And this is where TA really takes over. You get level 6, you get the traps, and all of a sudden you can put a lot of pressure.
That's when you see both sides bringing sentries.
It's like a sentry war battle.
Sentries to mid lane. Runes are coming out. PYW gonna get stunned up.
Okay.
Throws the stomp on the other Kuku.
Long and snare coming in here. TNC will pick up this kill. Magic stick, kind of a waste, unfortunately.
But this is why he's here in the lane. He's supposed to here to, you know, make sure this kind of stuff doesn't happen to the Elk.
Yeah.
And they still get 2 runes. XCJ on the lane is gonna secure that for his team, and more importantly for the Alchemist. This ET is just like, you know, even if he dies, it's like whatever. He's there to tank the gang, tank the damage, whatever you want to call it. Secure the lane for the Alchemist to farm. And hopefully stacking. Let's see, will they actually have stacks as well? When did he actually do the stacks?
Maybe he uses spirits to stack.
Yeah, earlier.
This is some high skill stuff, and that's gonna benefit.
This is some support player, man. Oh,
yeah. He's look at that gold, bumping him up fast.
Okay, they did not punish the jungling XinQ last time. They have to punish him this time. He's an elk. It's even worse.
All right, Kuku gonna be dropping
stack.
wards.
He wants to stack.
No, there's no way he could get off stacks. As Kuku is just okay. This is kind of what they wanted to do last game, right? With the storm, just disrupt him.
ET's coming in, and the traps will help them control the jungle.
Sentry ward is available, and there is already a sentry placed by
watch
Armel.
Kuku. Where is he going to place the next one? I was just going to gank. You want to walk both sides of the jungle, as I mentioned time and time again, so you know where's this Alchemist farming. Yep, 2 sides warded. Done. 1 ward in each jungle right now for TNC. SamH is pressuring the tower with the siege creep. That's what he should be doing. PYW is not the Tiny this time.
Securing the farm for himself.
Okay, things are starting to look bright for TNC.
Yeah, Serenity trying to protect that tower, but that tower is going to take quite a bit of damage. Nice pull away here by Tims. Fortunately, SamH, I don't know how much damage you could tank from the tower, but just enough. The siege, the next wave comes.
Look who found Kuku. zhizhizhi. Kuku is trying to...
Arrow's gonna be there. They're gonna get the kill on the top lane. PYW is gonna go down.
Dire's top tower.
And just as you mentioned,
Dire's structures are fortified.
Kuku going down.
He was trying to scout and look for the look for the Alchemist, but now XinQ went to top lane. He's gonna try and TP out.
Arrow, ooh, hard to find that angle in the middle of everybody.
But TNC doing a good job to follow up the Alchemist, which has retreated into the jungle, pressuring him.
Ooh, nice juke away here by
slowing his
Tims.
farm.
DYD gonna go down to the mid lane to Armel.
Oh, it's a solo kill?
Yeah,
That's big.
solo kill, yeah.
That's huge.
TNC really punishing Serenity now. They're doing a very good job invading the jungle, dropping the aggressive wards like you mentioned. One here, one here. Not really letting... you see a double stack attempt, but Kuku's gonna be there trying to break things up.
Oh, they got
Tim's
both.
coming in, big Riptide. Didn't really KS too many, but they're definitely stealing the experience.
Is under attack.
There's just so much fighting in here in the jungle so early on. Kuku trying to last hit. We'll get the big alpha wolf. But he's gonna get punished for that. Maybe this is doing a little bit too much of it.
Team says TP. Okay.
That was an angry tree throw. Get out of my jungle, dude. Get off my lawn. And all of this pressure really has freed up PL to start free farming on the bottom side. Has pulled away the Lich. Net worth wise, Alchemist is leading. No surprise there, but PL third on his team.
Tower deny, maybe? Top lane?
Oh, nicely done here by
He still
XinQ.
got the deny. Gosh. Professional jungle, professional tower denier. Thank you. Well, at least he's not at high level. Like you mentioned, they stole some of his levels. The level is actually a huge deal because for Elk, more points in acid means you farm a lot faster. It's actually technically still slowing him down somewhat.
Very aggressive gank here with Armel. No Blink or Desolator finish just yet, but they just don't want to leave this Alchemist free farming. They have a ward here, seeing the farm. XinQ very low, but instead they're gonna go for PYW. But this is to me like a pretty okay kill to give away if you're Serenity, because
He's the tank and
yeah,
he tanks the gank. But still, them moving in here means that the Alchemist can't farm this area, so he has to move away.
especially if Kuku could get the last hit on these two big range creeps. They are just taking the farm in the jungle.
Yep, this is what they were lacking in the last game. 10 minutes rune. We see Elder Titan desperately trying to secure the runes, and he is going to get... Man, PYW is the man. He tanks the gang, he secures the runes.
Structures are fortified.
This is the kind of support you want.
Gonna see a double damage here as well. Is he gonna pick it up for himself? Gonna leave it for ZYD, who has the bottom.
3 sentries on XCJ.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He has to use the spirit to scout it out. But the ward has already been there long enough.
Yeah, it's been there 4 or 5 minutes.
It's already worth. And they have like another new ward around the Ancients area to control that area. So TNC so far still doing a much better job at controlling the vision and having eyes on the jungle on the enemy team. And as you mentioned earlier, PL has been given a lot of space to recover.
Okay,
No
Moonlight
thanks to his team.
Shadow being initiative. Smoke's gonna get broken immediately by Tims. Very nicely done. They dropped the sentry expecting the Moonlight Shadow, but
Radiance is almost done. Another
SamH
2 minutes.
rotating middle.
Oh, they know there's a ward here. They saw the camp being blocked. So Serenity is almost on to their first... Oh, never mind. Mid lane. PYW. Can he save ZYD?
Yes, he can. He will tank one for the team, though. Yeah, he's gonna die. Nicely done, once again.
Yeah, zhizhizhi wants to go in. He has no TP. I don't think he's gonna be able to get out of this.
There's Ensnare available. Ensnare's gonna fly out. Arrow's gonna hit. And that should be, yeah, another easy kill for TNC. Double for Armel. Desolator will be finished after 1 creep.
Yep, Serenity with the Elk. behind in net worth. That is not a good sign. As for TNC, that is a good sign for them. Armel has his Deso completed, like you mentioned.
Dire's middle tower is
So
under attack.
that's going to open a Roshan for them. Riptide, Power of Terror, a lot of minus armor to allow them to do it.
And look at the amount of investment. Triple ward block in this jungle.
Yeah, they definitely know there's a ward somewhere.
And then one sentry will deny them all.
Oh,
No, he
he
missed
didn't,
out.
he didn't get the... Oh, he didn't get in range. So, okay, he has to use that.
I mean, I'm sure he's gonna put another one over here.
Let the Alchemist get the sentry. He actually gets gold from killing the sentry.
Yeah, he just calling bladed for like 30 gold.
Radiance online. Are they going to be able to take a good fight like the previous game where when they had the Radiance, they took a good fight? Oh, it wasn't the Serenity game, it was the previous series.
I think it was LGD Somnus playing the Alchemist then.
Let's see if Serenity can abuse this Radiance timing that they have here. Does Tiny have Blink? Yes, he has. Blink, Radiance. I mean, that's pretty much it. They should be able to take a fight.
Making a gank into the jungle here, but XinQ too fast. He just runs away. And like you said, Serenity with the rest of the team smoked up. Blink, Tiny gonna be leading the way. Unfortunately, this is gonna be a pretty big giveaway. Four creeps running into the tier 1 tower. The tier 1 tower is gonna just go down.
Dire's middle tower
Alright.
has
That's a
fallen.
big tell.
Yeah.
Something is up.
They are still diving deep though. They will find the PL Blink Avatars. Avalanche, and the chainsaw not gonna be good enough. He jaunts.
Yep.
Raven's out of there. Meanwhile, top lane,
This
another
is the
gank.
weakness of the Lich ET, but Kuku is gonna get burned to death by the Radiance.
No, he just runs away.
Oh dear, that is a lot of time wasted by 4 heroes from Siren.
And they lost a tier 1 for that. So it's just
Oh no, the stacks being stolen. Armel.
nicely done.
Oh dear. Disaster after disaster for Serenity. They have to make a move work right now, even though they have the Radiance, but everyone else is not in good shape in terms of network. Look at zhizhizi's network. He's been moving around so much trying to, make space for the Alch. His own network has suffered a lot because of that.
And even though that the Alchemist has the Radiance finish, it doesn't feel like he could accelerate his farm. He has just really nowhere to farm. The sentries...
No space.
Yeah. Sentries just kind of... Look at that. There's another sentry on this jungle. They're just obliterating the jungle.
They just block all the camps.
Yeah. They literally did.
1, 2, 3 sentries previously used the block, and there's the observer blocking the ancients. And Bounty Rune, he's pinging. I need the Bounty Runes, the gold.
He will get it. Arrow flying in.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, there's a big fight here for the Bounty Rune. Tim's activating the Song of Siren. Unfortunately, he will get stunned up. Song is
Steals
about
the
to
Bounty
end.
Rune. He
Ah,
gets
it's
the
fine.
Bounty Rune, secures his own one, so 3 runes to TNC.
Alright.
That's a huge deal against Alchemist.
True. Blink Avatars here for Templar Assassin. Armel looking pretty healthy right now, but the Glink Clap and the stun. Nice swap here from the Kuku. Unfortunately, still into the range of the AoE and just got brought down. Double kill here for Serenity.
All important kills for them to
Yeah.
try to claw their ways back into this game. Oh, Gyro has a lot of catching up to do. He needs someone to buy him an Aghanim's. And he needs a lot of stacks, lanes to farm.
Fortunately, XinQ has pretty busy buying stuff for himself right now, working on a Manta style. But his farm is kind of accelerated. He is quite ahead. When can Raven start fighting? After his diffusal blade?
Yeah, definitely. He has it in 100. So once he has it, he should be running at the Alch all the time. They have to limit the space. Alch has been getting a lot this last 2 minutes.
Smoke's gonna be used here as
Radiant's
TNC
bottom
hero.
tower is under
Armel has
attack.
Blink and Desolator finished. So whoever they find, they will kill. A lot of divisions has already been dewarded, so TNC would like
Oh,
to.
look at the map, man.
Yeah.
My god.
This game has been a hard-fought vision kind of game. Alright, kind of a very standard warding spot. zhizhizhi, no. Oh, he gets found out here, and Armel just 3 shots it. But Armel might be in a little bit of trouble. They don't want to go on him though. Raven doing a very good job protecting his other core. Mana burning on ZYD. On the back line, I heard Alchemist. He just stunned himself. Can they actually make a play here? Avatos is going to be there. Clap's going to be there as well. No, Ensnare is going to cancel that initiation. It's going to be ZYD losing all of the mana. Earthsplitter being carelessly thrown out. Hits absolutely nobody. Serenity moving forward. Got to be very careful as Armel does a bunch of damage.
XinQ is very, very strong. He just finished his Manta Star.
Alright,
Manta Star Radiance, 17 minutes. That is not something to be underestimated.
You know, SamH taking your time to push in the mid lane a little bit.
Despite all the troubles, it's so nice to look at Serenity's warding. Like I mentioned earlier, defensive wards when you're losing, so you need to cover the choke points. And they managed to draw a line, split the map in half. So there's still a lot of like information given for his team where to farm the jungles.
And they're also doubling up on the Observer and Sentry. You're playing against Moonlight Shadow, so always a decent idea to double ward a choke.
But because of that, our friend Lich does not have boots yet. Oh, he just
got boots. 18-minute boots. That's you know, that's a life.
That is indeed the life of a Lich. Quietly waiting in the corner, hoping someday XinQ would buy him an Alchemist somewhere down the future. Pondering.
Except, you know, he's like the fourth son in a very big family, you know, just...
Okay, come on. I'll give Lich Alchemist over Elder Titan.
Alright, Elder Titan here. PYW is gonna die here, but XinQ wants to fight. Manta Radiant, like you mentioned, very early. Gotta be very careful not to get controlled, though, by the Vengeful Spirit. ZYD refreshing that Blink Dagger, has it up in a couple seconds. XinQ, the song. Is he gonna
cancel?
Oh, he did it a little bit too late. And as a result, he gets absolutely punished and baits his team a little bit as well. XinQ, another side coming through. He should be able to lob it out still. Kuku, nice toss forward. That's going to be yet another kill. They pop the drums and zhizhizhi's on the chase. Raven should be absolutely fine. And, you know.
Nice attempt though, still. He almost got it. Not the easiest, but as a result, Serenity takes full advantage of that, killing the two supports of TNC. However, they weren't able to find the wards. There's still pretty good vision here for TNC, but the vision won't be useful if you can't really invade and kill them.
Yeah, they've tried multiple times now to invade, but just hard to fight into that shrine area.
Yeah, and Alchemist is very strong.
Ooh, they're gonna try to kill him here. Moonlight Shadow. Armel is in position.
Cancel the blink. Okay.
Nicely done. Manta style. Yeah, there you go. And that should be enough. Oh, missing the Mel Strike here.
He is very, very
tanky. Running away.
Oh my god.
The sun's gonna hit. He just walks out of there.
He is Gucci. He is fine.
The Mel Strike missing.
They are gonna get the 3 runes. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Alright, that is unfortunate. Hims runs right into PYW. Nice stun.
Oh, the juice.
Yeah. He needs to TP out. And he does. No song to cancel that TP. I gotta say, this game is really turning in the favor of Serenity. The last couple of minutes.
Yep, slowly. They still have issues. zhizhizhi is really, really down in worth. They have to keep doing what they're doing. Create space for him to farm, catch up, Tiny has to find any pickups they can. And drag the game to the point where the Aghanim's start coming out for the Gyro, the Lich, the ET. Which will be some time in the future.
Smoked up with his team. Kuku will break the smoke and likely pay. Alright.
Which is fine for TNC.
Yeah, good look for TNC having their position 5 to tank that one.
Radiant structure.
And now it is XCJ's chance to invade the enemy jungle, to place wards, to de-ward. He's been doing it on his side of the map for so long the whole game.
Tower going down. Naga trying to cut the waves.
Middle tower has fallen.
That's Raven taking some farm from the enemy jungle as well. TNC very on point in terms of taking resources out of the Serenity jungle, but I'm not sure if it's enough.
They're still doing a good job with keeping up with the PL and TA. They are gonna have to farm their BKBs on the TA. BKB on TA and BKB on the Mirana is very important for them.
So we're gonna see Shiva Octarine, seems like. And actually just a plate mail to Octarine.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Into the Roshan pit we go.
Song is up.
Yeah, very dangerous to do it against
But
Song.
it's level 1 Song still. Not sure. I think it's still quite risky. What do they see? They have a ward here.
Is this a bait though? Maybe they're just using Roshan to bait. And oh, it's gonna be Raven getting caught. Saw the Siren. That's a disengage, but the AoE magic damage, the clap, the stun, everything's there. Chain Frost and Earth Splitter flying out. Raven's nice. Disjoint, he will survive. Or will he? They are chasing him. Raven, run, my friend.
Hood saving life.
Okay, Hood does save life, but the rest of the team though, not looking too good. And back they go. Meanwhile, SamH will take down a tier 2. And also Armel pushing into the mid tier 2.
Yep, AT one of the better heroes to deal with the Song, because you can use your Stomp from far range, out of the range of the Naga's level 1 and level 2 Song. So allowing him to get a Stomp there, almost killing the PR.
They really threw everything onto Raven. Unfortunately, there wasn't a target for Chain Frost to bounce onto. If there were, maybe they would have had a better chance killing him.
So Serenity is starting to get deep wards down into TNC's area of the map. They are trying really hard to contest this first Roshan of the game. Alchemist wants to get his hands on that to prevent the TA from, using it. Because the next timing will be if they get the BKB on TA and the Aegis on TA, they will be in position to siege.
Gonna be harder to siege against Serenity though. You're looking into Acid Spray, Flat Cannon, Frost Armor.
They have to try though. Like trading farm with the Elk now is not gonna do good if they just sit back and farm. They have to continuously pressure.
Dire are scanning.
Really like the item choice here from Naga Siren. The pipe is gonna cut down a lot of Serenity's mid-game damage.
Radiance as well.
Not sure whether he had it when PL was being gone on just now.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, so probably that's one of the reasons why Raven survived.
Like both teams are just like really content in farming at the moment. They feel like they need a lot more items to be able to fight, rightfully so. And SamH is not getting a BKB yet. He is going to complete his Mjolnir, which is gonna give them a lot more power, a lot more damage. But he still dies very easily to just any stun from the Tiny or the ET or the Alk, he's just gonna die. Like, Roshan seems to...
Yeah, they're gonna try to steal it, but...
seems to be down.
Here comes the clap. He's gonna hit it very low. But it looks like nice disjoint here by Raven. We'll just kick the Aegis. Arrow. Gonna hit on ZYW. Kinda just snuck the Roach under the noses of Serenity. Very nicely done by TNC. And I do believe that's a finished BKB for...
Yep, time to go.
Yeah.
He has BKB.
And that's the exact timing you were mentioning, right? Aegis plus BKB. It was Aegis on Raven instead.
Alright, he has his Manta too. This is the time.
A big power spike.
Yeah, go time. This is definitely go time for them. They finished the Mjolnir, they finished the Manta, he has BKB on TA. It is time to go. They just need to shove out the lanes, keep the lanes out, siege the base.
It really feels like one of the TNC hero would like to have a Breach of Travel to deal with XinQ.
Radiant's top tower is under
Nobody can
attack.
really buy it now though. I feel like there's a lot of items, more important items they need to purchase. It's hard to spend the extra gold on Boost of Travel right now for their cause.
Radiant's
Maybe Naga can
structures
dedicate
are
more time to trying to shuffle the lanes with illusions and retide.
Radiant's top tower
I guess that's
is
about
under
it.
attack. Dire's
Unfortunately, it
bottom
seems like
tower is
TNC's,
under
without the BOTs, having a lot of trouble keeping all their lanes shoved. Serenity is gonna get yet another tier 1 tower.
Radiant's top tower is falling.
I guess this is what you could do
Dire's
using the
middle
traps
tower
on
is
one
under
lane.
attack.
And you just create a line of traps and eventually you'll just push it.
Yep, that's a good solution.
Yeah.
We saw that from Fnatic previously. A-Bet using the traps really well to trap out lanes, control creep with equilibrium. Gives them a lot of map control.
Radiant's bottom tower
Uh-oh. UIW. Raven looking for that Phantom Rush, but don't want to chase into the trees.
Yeah, but the Alchemist is very strong right now. He just got his 20 talent. He has the Octarine. I think Serenity can just fight into this Aegis if they can get a good initiation.
Bottom side Song. And it's gonna be a setup on ZYD. Nicely done. Canceling the Song. Not exactly the easiest timing, but of course for these pros, it is.
They still want to kill the Alchemist if possible. I think Serenity should still be trying to look for a fight with Song down. Like this Alchemist is actually so strong right now. They don't have a vessel as well to try and kill him, so all they have is to try and lock him down, chain stun and do damage. But he has so much survivability, and especially with the talent, the damage from Unstable Concussion and the Octarine Core means he drains a lot of damage, a lot of health from throwing his stuns, and on top of things he has the Radiance.
So
And Assault Curious almost completed.
Yeah.
This guy is just going to be so hard to bring down.
And then after that, it's Aghanim Scepter time, right?
Yep. Aghanim Scepter for the Gyro, the Lich.
Gunner first, yeah.
And for TNC, what's the next big item? Heart? I guess PR Heart. I still feel that BKB on SamH is very, very crucial. He needs the BKB so he can output damage in team fights.
He's working on it. More than halfway there. It does feel a little bit concerning for TNC though. They just finished multiple huge items. They just got Aegis.
But they don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, when you click on the Alp, you're like, maybe not yet.
Yeah.
Or maybe there is going to be a fight.
Okay. Aegis is available on Raven.
They need to wait out the Chemical Rage.
Big fight going on in the south. The fight here, defensive swap coming out here. Tim's has Song. No, Song is already used. And now it's XinQ chasing them down. The Radiance doing quite a bit of damage. I don't think he has vision or anything. He will have to stun himself. Raven in the trees. And he will get stunned up, but they have no vision. And he's fine. Meanwhile, Armel pushing in mid, SamH pushing in bottom. So the split pushing really keeping TNC in this game.
Middle tower is under attack.
He has no TP, so he might be stuck here for some time though. That's gonna give Serenity like maybe a minute or two to shuffle the lanes, maybe get in position for offensive play. But like you mentioned earlier, the TA traps are gonna make it annoying. There are a lot of traps middle lane. He already used all his traps in the bottom lane, so it's just middle and top.
Armel trying to set up something. It's a trap. Or is it? Here comes XinQ. He has to use his BKB.
He can't fight him. He has to run.
Yeah, Force Staff. Aegis gets claimed here, and XinQ says, I'm gonna chase. I'm fast. Back the hill he goes.
He has Aghanim's, okay. This guy is just like...
I mean, every time you look at him, he has a new item, so...
Bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
And they have only taken 2 towers from TNC so far.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Alright,
fallen.
Axe purchased. Oh, what? XinQ just doesn't care, dude. Is he having too much of a Superman syndrome, or is he actually that strong?
He is actually that strong with Ice
Alright.
Armor.
Kuku,
Don't
gonna
forget
get
that.
stunned up, blink forward. He's the one-man army!
Oh my god. Don't forget the Ice Armor. We must not forget the Ice Armor.
Yeah, sure. Alright.
Who did he give it to?
Side gunner.
Yep, side gunner. Oh dear. How is PR gonna be able? When is PR gonna be able to fight? He needs heart. Then he's gonna have to buy maybe Abyssal, Butterfly.
Uh-oh. Stun's gonna be there. Armel, shh. I mean, he has Meld.
He has another stun.
Okay, there's another stun.
What is this cooldown, man?
Run, Armel. Moonlight Shadow, keeping him...
Dire's middle tower
Okay,
is under
time
attack.
for a gem for the Moonlight, the traps.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Again, good split pushing by TNC. But what is their game plan for this Alchemist?
But I feel like they can't fight, you know, that's the thing. They can't fight the Alchemist now, but like farming also feels like
like a lose-lose situation.
Uncertain because there's still a Gyro to back. Gyro and Tiny are both going to be able to back with Alchemist up, but at the same time, if you fight him now, you lose. The game becomes worse.
Yep.
They just lost their Aegis. I'm not sure when they can fight.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
PL seems like he needs a lot more time. And he needs 1 to 2 more items.
Radiant's
XinQ gets a free tier 2 tower and a glyph.
Radiant's bottom
Holding on to his
tower is
Mantis
under
Tower right
attack.
now. The rest of his team joining him as he invades the jungle.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
With this victory, if Serenity wins, they're gonna kind of propel themselves to the 3rd or even the 2nd spot in Group B. Very important games for both of these teams.
Where is the gem? They need a gem soon. Lich has to buy it. Maybe
ZYD has a gem.
oh, he already has a gem.
I like him holding it. He's an initiator.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, there's 2 Assault Curious by the way. The Tiny also has one.
Okay.
Radiant's middle tower has
Man.
Oh,
fallen.
it just doesn't feel like they can fight. His Alch is just running them over. And with the Radiance is also a decent counter. Radiance and Acid to the illusions. And they have a Maelstrom on Gyro with the Sight Gunner, so he's gonna be able to clear the illusions out too.
Looks like he's interested in getting Abyssal Blade. Tired of not being able to kill these elusive heroes.
Shadow.
Yep, that's nice.
Alright, we're gonna see a fight happening on the mid lane here. The creep that he was trying to TP to and got killed. It's gonna be PYW going down. ZYD also getting absolutely shredded. TNC finds 3 quick one. They can go into Roche. Unfortunately, it's has not
glyph
spawned yet.
for the creep.
They could have.
Dire's
They had
middle
glyph,
tower is under
but
attack.
something that you don't think too often during the fly. They have no buybacks on any of the heroes. Lich is dead.
Yeah, this
Lich
could
is-
be bad.
Ice armor is the most important thing for the tower.
Uh-oh. Alright, XinQ goes on the front line. He doesn't have his ultimate for 10 more seconds.
Yep, tower's gonna take a lot of damage. That glyph.
Power might even go down here. No glyph use just yet, Raven. Walking away, don't want to take too much tower damage.
Should be able to save the tower. Lich is up. ET is up.
Yeah. Call down just to clear out the creep wave. Raven sending more illusions onto the tier 3. Tier 3 is gonna go down. Shrines are now exposed. And now, here we go. XinQ's jumping right in for Armel. Armel, Psalm is gonna save him from now. Ensnare, gonna keep zhizhizhi in place. On the backline, looks like a stun, and Acid Spray has killed out Kuku. The rest of TNC retreating very
Armel.
quickly. Armel will have to pop the BKB. He stops for the rune. Any bashes? No basher just yet.
Jeez.
He's fine.
They're trying to... So, their game plan is they're trying to make Naga a core. He's gonna try and buy Radiance.
Okay.
But Radiance, Naga, can he... I'm not sure though. It feels like it's gonna take a long time. And even if he gets to that point, like Alchemist, Gyro, these are heroes that can push out the lanes and deal with the speed push fairly fine.
So
But at the same time, I'm not able to think of any other answers for them.
yeah, I don't know if the Radiance will even come online. It feels like Serenity, if it gets its Aegis or Cheese, they will just win the game.
No Song. Song's still on cooldown, but TNC does not want to give this up.
Moonlight Shadow, XinQ moving forward. If he stuns himself, that could be bad. Nope, it's going to be zhizhizhi grabbing the Aegis. And now this Gyro was in Strug City for a long time, but ever since the gift of Aghanim Scepter, he is kind of a big deal now. Double damage on the bottom side. Gyro could pick that one up. What do you think XinQ is going to drop for his Basher?
A Blink, or just play without boots. You need to Blink Abyssal.
Yeah, Blink Abyssal is really nice.
I think that would be a good option.
Radiant are scanning.
The Blink is like way too valuable because of like the way he has this kind of talents with the stun. He fights so well with it. And TNC is going to attempt a smoke here. They're coming in with the PL on the TA, but guess who they are gonna fight? This guy is just...
Alright, he tried. Oh, he drops the Octarine. Very interesting.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Tims?
I think it's just if he fights, he's gonna have it for sure in the inventory. The boots are definitely gonna be the thing that he drops.
So Tims continue just to play utility, goes for a Crimson Guard. So no Radiance.
They understand that they have to, if they want to win, they have to win a fight now. They can't afford to go with the Radiance.
Can they win a fight now?
Not very sure, but they have to try.
I mean, we saw earlier.
Song Arrow try to, eliminate one.
They have a lot of damage. zhizhizhi just runs right in.
Where's the gem? I thought they have a gem. Huh?
I did that earlier. Lich immediately then he did drop his chain frost though, doing quite a bit of bouncing damage. Tips. Nice force that back out. He dies before he could actually cast a song. Armel has to use his BKB. He's on the run, but the side gunner and the right click just doing so much damage. Armel BKB about to end. Kuku will swap him out. A suicidal swap at that. And Armel will retreat to his base. Meanwhile on the back line though, it's gonna be Raven getting caught out. Why is he there by himself without his team? He just goes down. Oh no, TNC just falling apart now. They lose 3. 2 of them has buyback, but they really don't want to use it here.
Oh boy. They are gonna have to use it, otherwise how are they gonna defend it? That's a buyback here.
Yeah, buyback here from PL.
Radiant structures are
Tims won't use his, obviously. A couple seconds and he'll be back up. XinQ on the front line takes down the Raxus very quickly. The Ravos.
Yes, Arcane Rune, come on. That's permanent ultimate.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle
Kuku moving forward, will cancel his TP, and now blinking in XinQ. Avatar's gonna be their song, trying to keep Armel alive. He's fine for now. The base, unfortunately, not so much. Swap him back into the tier 4. Alright, Tiny in a lot of trouble. He consumes the cheese. ZYD still losing a lot of that health. Kuku being gone on the back line. They will take down the Tiny. Not too bad here. And zhizhizhi on the front line taking quite a bit of damage from SamH as well. Gem hits the deck. Aegis consume as well. Can TNC make a very important hold? Armel on the front line activates the BKB. zhizhizhi doing a lot more damage back. Armel. BKB is protecting him. Trying to fight Raven. Actually can't even hit him. And now the Visibly controls him. Raven needs to jaunt away. He will. Can they kill him a second time? It's gonna be zhizhizhi dropping low. A couple more right clicks. Yes, they can take down the Gyrocopter. So far they're holding and now moving forward. They're gonna try to take down PYW. Couple more hits is necessary, but he's missing, and now the TP out, he will not make it home. TNC holds. They will lose that first lane of Rax, and after multiple buyback, they won't lose anymore.
Yeah, a bit of overextension there by Serenity, trying to push their advantage too far. But they did, however, get out with the Elk, which is the biggest hero on their side. So he should be able to make sure the lanes are pushed out, so TNC can't really force too much with this. Oh, he's gonna even be able to pick up one of the bounty runes.
Armel too afraid to go challenge.
420 gold for that bounty rune.
Unfortunately for TNC, even though they won that team fight and they held, they couldn't actually get any objectives off of that. No Roche, no outer towers.
Just farming time. They have to finish more items. They don't have enough damage.
It seems like SamH is starting to reach a critical mass, but he still needs like one
MKB,
or 2
they need MKB.
Yeah.
He needs to buy MKB. The evasion is so annoying. Oh, the Alchemist took the regeneration talent. So he has a lot of regen
Okay.
during the ulti form. Makes it very difficult to kill him if they don't have the Spirit Vessel.
Okay, XinQ swaps out the Mantis out for now. It looks like Serenity is...
Who is getting the axe?
Do you want the disarm or the Lich? The Chain Frost?
I think the Lich.
Alright. That is gonna be endless Chain Frost. As long as it doesn't, jump onto PL as he's double gangering away.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
And this guy is a dedicated warder. They dropped the gem and he has like 10 centuries
Radiant's
after
bottom
that.
shrine has fallen.
It'll be interesting to see how much ward he bought in this game, because earlier there was a whole de-warding battle in his jungle as well. Be interesting to see if zhizhizhi will save her buyback.
Yep. We are past 40 minutes, so double runes. Very important to control the power runes right now.
Radiant
Illusion
are
rune,
scanned.
double damage rune could easily turn a tide of battle.
Oh. Raven. In a very precarious spot up on the top. Teleport scroll cooldown for about 10 more seconds. Hims will port home. How do they know?
Oh no.
How do they know? Raven gonna get started on. There's Moonlight Shadow. He's gonna just port home. No, that's gonna be tough. He gets yielded up in the air and Raven's gonna get caught. Raven dead. 90-second, no buyback. But split push coming out from Tim's.
There's a creep wave in the middle lane.
Yeah. It looks like they're gonna just take a tier 2 off of this. It might seem like Raven won't need a buyback.
I don't think they can take the tier 2. They cleared the creep wave behind.
So they're gonna just run down middle, I
I
guess.
think they should run down middle, yeah. Go for bottom lane. Run down mid, try to pressure bot.
Alright, Tim's already cutting bottom as we speak. Here we go. Serenity looking to get a second lane of Rex.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Okay,
attack.
ZYD starting things up. Glyph available here. Not gonna get used just yet. Song set up. No buyback.
Where's the follow up?
Arrow is gonna hit on only PW, and now they're gonna blow him up very quickly. Armel outputting quite a bit of damage here. They will lose Kuku. They took down zhizhizhi though. SamH doing quite a bit of damage. Big stun coming in here on Armel. Everybody zoned back into the fountain. And meanwhile, they will take down the Rax. No, they glyph and keep it alive for a little bit longer. Naga Siren is out. SamH dealing with all of these illusions. Arrow coming in. Not gonna hit anything. Armel in a lot of trouble. He does not have the BKB combination coming in from the Tiny. He will go down. SamH will take down Tiny as well. But who is gonna take down this Alchemist? Still strong, fast, and powerful. Oh, here comes Raven though. Can he actually deal with this and protect his base? XinQ's on the run. Who does he want? He wants the Alchemist, but he's way too fast. He's just straight up TPing. Yeah, he's cool.
What a game. What a game. They managed to get the melee Rex, but they did lose the Gyro and the Tiny.
Yep.
Yeah, 2 corals.
Roshan is spawning. If TNC could get Aegis off of this and put it on, let's say, Raven, they might give themselves a pretty good chance.
They're starting to have enough
They're
damage.
gonna fight into XinQ here. Stun coming out. They're doing a lot of damage. Half HP gone already, but the stun's gonna be there. They're gonna swap him back in. They will get the kill on the Alchemist. Godlike streak on SamH. Ooh, if they could force a buyback as well.
Yep, that would be huge for them, and they're starting to gather enough damage on their heals to kill them.
Critical mass reach. Talked about SamH needing the output damage. He has that MKB. Now working towards a butterfly. This could be one of the more miraculous comeback victories. We've seen TNC do it earlier in this tournament as well.
He has not died once yet so far.
Really? 9-0 and 11. Okay. And I think that was the first death
I think if he gets
for Alchemist.
oh yeah, Alchemist.
Yeah.
That too. If he gets the butterfly,
This game can turn.
yeah, definitely can turn. I think the Alchemist maybe needs to
Dire's top shrine has fallen.
get another. What can he buy though that can change the game?
Alchemist?
Yeah. Because he can still swap out one of his items later during fights.
BKB maybe?
Shadows take us.
Maybe. But he's dying to the physical though. I'm not sure. Maybe Shivas. Like the right clicks are starting to hurt on him now. They don't really have a Shivas yet. Roche is up. This is the third one with a refresher shot. Very important. Alchemist is 20 seconds. They want to force his buyback.
They're gonna just go in super fast. Buyback or no buyback. Look at that. TNC will give Aegis to Raven.
Yeah, this Bloodhorn. So someone has to buy a Lotus or... Okay, maybe no one can buy it now. It's going to be either the ET or the Lich if they want to buy it, but I don't think they can afford it.
By the way, refresher shard on Tim's. Oh, Armel getting initiated on. My goodness, look at that damage. He will have a rocket flying his way as well. So double song, double pipe. You could technically refresh that Crimson.
Oh, he bought a BKB. He swapped his Blink.
Okay, so he did go for the BKB, yeah.
Not sure how much it would do for him, but it's definitely gonna allow him to right click more, to move away from the stuns and remove the ensnare if the ensnare is already on him.
So quite far away for Kuku's level 25, which is the magic missile spell immunity piercing, but looks like this game might go on for a little bit longer.
Yep. TNC has already reached the point where they are starting to have enough damage.
Yeah.
More than enough damage to kill the cause of Serenity.
And Tim's is about to finish Scythe too. So now they have a lot of ways to deal with Alchemist.
Yeah, and the ensnare cooldown as well is gonna give them a lot more tools to kite them during BKB. Serenity has starting to, you know, hit to a brick wall from TNC right now. They have to be much more careful, whereas TNC, what they have to do right now is make sure they have buybacks. They have buyback on TS buyback.
Pretty much everyone has buyback. Raven doesn't, but he has an Aegis, so
Radiant are scanning.
TNC wants to take a fight outside the base.
Is under attack.
Position advantage wise, Serenity's got the high ground, but PYW is gonna get found right in the beginning. They don't initiate on him, and here comes XinQ popping the BKB, blocking the arrow. He doesn't have vision though. Now he's just gonna get surrounded. BKB is about to end, and it's gonna be a huge avatar combination into a call down. zhizhizhi on the front line. Armel losing a ton of his HP. Rocket chasing on Armel. Song number 1's used by Tim's, and Tim's gonna just song, still keeping him alive. Now on the backside of the fight, it's gonna be XinQ just right-clicking down that Venge very easily. They're clumped up, they're grouped up, keeping everyone safe for now. Buyback on Tiny being used. Rocket chasing on Armel, but Armel should be able to get back into base just fine. I say that though. Alright, force Zap to the high ground. Alright, and blinks out. Buyback not available on Kuku. Serenity breaching the high ground. They will take that last lane of range racks.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
And top lane will be the last set of racks here for TNC. They need to hold here. Raven charging forward. XinQ BKB is in the backpack. No BKB. Arrow gonna clip you on Gyro, and they got Gyro. No, the stun's gonna be there. SamH from the woods. They actually get the 1 kill, and now it's gonna be Armel taking quite a bit of damage. XinQ lobbing out that stun, still standing strong. His ultimate running. The regen is very, very powerful. PYW lands a big stun. It's gonna be SamH on the left side, activating the BKB. Man fight. He pops the cheese, and he actually just got critted to death. He will buy back right now. zhizhizhi on the middle of everything. Where's the Alchemist? Alchemist?
He has no rage yet. 5 seconds.
5 seconds for rage. He will have it back at Raven, dropping very, very low. He has the Aegis. He will die and trigger that Aegis Immortal, and he is going to respawn into the surrounding of everything. Raven will jaunt the way. His teammates are coming back against SamH from the woods, dealing a ton of damage.
The chain frost, the Agonist.
It is bouncing left and right, doing quite a bit of damage. Raven, again, just suffering from that chain frost. It's still bouncing. Raven gets stunned by the Alchemist. Raven's gonna go down. He does. No, that's actually out. Excuse me. The TA goes down without buyback. Raven's still okay, still alive. But unfortunately, the Raxus, nobody was protecting the Raxus, and that's Mega Creeps.
That is indeed Mega Creeps, but Serenity did have to use a tiny buyback, so Tiny has no buyback. Alchemist went down, but he didn't have to use buybacks. But job accomplished for Team Serenity here. But TNC, they definitely have the heroes to defend Mega Clips. They can easily hold here. Serenity still needs to make another push to try and end the game.
TNC, the best they could hope for is an Alchemist buyback and killing him again. But that is a...
They should get Vlads now on one of the supports. Oh, already has it. He already has it. Okay. Kuku has that taken care of.
Alright, TNC. Are they gonna keep pressing forward?
Yeah, they have to try and force the buyback if they can on the Alch. But at the same time, TA is not... He died back just now, so yeah, probably not too risky.
Yeah, unfortunately, SamH also had to gone for Satanic to survive, but just died to a huge crit. I think somebody crit him for like close to 1,000, I want to say. His HP bar just went away. SamH just looking to defend the base. And unfortunately, TNC can't force out that buyback.
They have to try and get Butterfly. on this Mirana.
Yeah.
That would be huge. There's no one can. I don't think anyone can have extra slots for the MKB. Alchemist is not gonna buy an MKB now. So, but if they could get it, that would be a big item.
I mean, I guess technically the Gyrocopter could get slot for MKB.
Raven has butterfly now. Yeah, Gyro has a slot. Gyro still has a slot. This could be something that they have to, see and adjust their items. Alchemist is buying another axe, so I guess ET is getting one.
I mean, that's the last one, right?
I mean, you can technically give it to Tiny, but Tiny doesn't get anything, just the stats.
He wants to fight Raven on the front line. Does not want to initiate on the Tiny. Back they go. TNC needs to push out the waves.
Buying sentries, buying axe. I mean, he can still buy the axe for himself, moonshot for his team. Actually, still a lot to buy.
All right. I mean, right now the disarm is actually huge.
And if he can get level 25 with the cooldown reduction on the Earth Splitter, that is actually huge for him.
It's gonna be a very exciting finish. Again, TNC really needs this win to stay on the winner side of the group stage. So does Serenity.
Serenity are going to have to be very careful. They don't have buybacks on Tiny. They don't have buybacks on Gyro.
Dropping wards as they smoke forward. Moonlight Shadow covering the...
If they kill Gyro or Tiny right away, they could put themselves in a really good position.
They see Alchemist. They see Lich, boom! Immediately blown up, but... Don't know if that's really the target they want. Because right now, if you're Serenity, you could just back up and wait. There's no...
Control the runes, the power runes.
Yeah. And there's pressure up in the top side of the map.
Okay, he stole the Alchemist runes, the illusion rune. He gets the arcane rune. I guess they're just gonna wait for Roche, wait for the buyback to come off cooldown, and then siege. They are in no hurry.
The bounty runes coming up in 30 seconds. Pointing that out because bounty runes are worth an absurd amount of money at this point in the game.
Yeah, there's an Alchemist, of course.
Yeah.
That guy's gonna
even for TNC, like it's...
TNC, they need to find a pick on the Gyro or the Tiny. These are the two heroes that has no buyback.
CYD's right there, and CYW is also right there. They have no detection. It's gonna be somebody getting hexed. That's Gyrocopter. Nearly dead 2 minutes without buyback.
Tiny's dead too.
Tiny's dead as well. He also doesn't have buyback. PYW trying to ghost and stun. Earth Splitter's gonna fly out. He will also eventually die. Oh my god, has TNC done it? 3 kills.
Creep wave.
Yeah, where's the creep wave?
Middle one. They have to push the middle one.
Okay. Also Alchemist.
What is XinQ going to do here to keep his team in the game? 100 seconds. He has to buy time for 100 seconds.
I guess he could just like creep skip. No, he's gonna just pour home. Uh-oh. Here comes TNC. Is it Rax or Throne? 80 seconds.
They can definitely throw. Like,
okay.
He has enough damage.
Alright, here we go.
ET has buyback.
Throne's the play. Looks like Raven, Armel will stay behind. He does have Breach of Travel, but critically, he also has that Desolator. That would go in a long way throning.
Oh, Lich armor. Oh my god, they have Lich armor on the buildings.
Alright, buyback will come out from PYW. Can they actually go high ground into this Elder Titan? Alright, Elder Titan stomp. Not gonna come out just yet. Okay, XinQ coming in. It actually stuns both. The stun will continue by XinQ. Nice defensive swap here. And XinQ, look at his HP. It's dropping so fast. Chain Frost though, bouncing left and right. They got him. They got the Alchemist. He has buyback. That Chain Frost still going. It is an endless plight of Chain Frost. TNC needs to disengage. Finally, the Chain Frost ends. And now the siege continues. TNC regrouping themselves a little bit. Moonlight Shadow in the base still looking pretty good. No creep wave pushing in from either side. Raven charging forward. They will get the first lane of Rax. Second. No. Are they going to throw? Or are they going to get the second lane? Seems to be unsure. Okay, finally, they will get the second lane of Rax. 20 seconds to Alchemist. Sorry, 20 seconds to Tiny as well as Gyrocopter. Glyph will come out here to buy themselves some time. Will TNC back off or will they continue? Raven wants to back off. The rest of the range hero will take down the melee and then the range.
Song TP. They have to get out.
The base now starting to become under siege. Everyone will make it home just fine. Off 3 pickoff, they got 2 lanes of racks. This game is not over yet.
Roshan. Okay, Serenity is gonna look to Roshan. Can TNC actually contest the Rosh?
They need to push out all the waves. Bases.
They have to be able. They have to contest the Rosh. If they give away, maybe they can still. I think they can still fight if.
I don't think they'll make it there in time. They'll kill it too fast.
Maybe not. Maybe they don't have to do it.
Alright,
They just need to turtle in the base. Make sure they don't die. Save for buybacks. They can't get on time. They can't get here on time. Too fast.
In your opinion, should SamH just get butterfly now or stay for buyback?
Save buyback.
Okay.
Save buyback for sure.
Okay, they got the Aegis gonna fight Raven. Thinking about going right in. DYD standing on the front line. Are they gonna song initiate is the question. Tim's just moving forward. Arrow flying out. XinQ charging in against both the supports here. Nice defensive force out. That BKB is about to end. Kuku gonna get vision. He needs to force himself up to the high ground. Leaping in is SamH. They want the Gyro. Gyro immediately dead again. No buyback on the backside. This Raven PL is just going up. Chain Frost though again bowing endlessly. Chain Frost still going to do a lot of work. Buybacks are coming out left and right. Chain Frost still bouncing. Okay, they got the arrow. Tim's gonna die here on the back line. He buys back as well. ZYD controlling Raven. Raven has a haste ring. He will just run away. XinQ will drop his nuke. Nice swap back in. Can they actually control it? Manta Sound's gonna get used. XinQ half HP. And SamH is right looking for so much damage. They will kill through his Aegis. And can they kill him through a second time? Surrounded by 4, arrow will hit. And he's dead. 2 minutes without buyback. Alchemist out of this game. Okay, Lich still running away, somehow surviving through this. I don't think they actually care about the Lich though. They're still hunting. Okay, alright. This Lich has bought themselves at least 10 to 15 seconds. Which is honestly pretty good for the Lich.
I think that's GG.
Alright.
They have no buybacks.
It's just a Tiny.
They can't clear the creep wave, and Tiny has buyback. Maybe he should have tried to suicide to clear the creeps. And what can he do even if he has his buyback now?
I don't know. That's for him to figure out. Raven, just too big, too strong.
Wait, does Gyro? Oh, Gyro's gonna be alive.
Okay, 20 seconds.
50 seconds. Now, how are they gonna defend? There's no way.
I don't know, man. Raven just charging at the tier 4 now at this point. ZY3. He's suiciding. Oh, toss away. Okay. Alright, he bought themselves about 5 seconds. He will buy back. Gyro's back in 5. Tier 4 is going down right now. Alright, Rax. It's dropping fast. Swap back in. He's dead immediately. Gyro coming in. He activates the BKB, but the BKB's not even protecting him. And the throw is going down fast. TNC have done it. They made a comeback at Alchemist.
What?
That is a
game,
TNC
man.
mega creep victory. Holy shit.
But